did you expect to be involved so early in the attack, given that I guess 4 other teams on offer?
No, I thought we, obviously tried to do what we do best at the start, and in quite gusty, obviously tough conditions. It wasn't a lot to offer. Didn't really swing around as much, and it sort of made tough work for the bowlers to get obviously the ball in right areas for long periods of time. And I thought once we started doing that and putting pressure back on the Bangladeshis, we obviously got the wickets that we wanted to. But again, credit to them and the way they played. I thought they batted really well and came again at us quite strongly and tried to hit off a length, and they started off well.
How early did you decide that you were going to go for the short pitch tactic as the most effective means of getting them out?
Well, obviously I tried to pitch my first over up, and I think I went for 10 runs. So there wasn't a lot of swing, or a lot of movement, or sideways movement there at that point of time, and then obviously you want to try and make the most out of the bounce that's under the surface at the moment, and it was quite steep. So for me, it was trying to obviously utilise on that bounce and try and get nicks, try and get a glove and see if it goes through the BJ, and luckily it worked on the day and it came off quite nicely.
What was the reaction when the team won the toss?
Yeah, pleasing. Obviously, seeing something that's that green, you don't want to go out and bat on something like that. So it's quite pleasing. And obviously, we went out and trying to put the ball in right areas for a long period of time, and hopefully there's going to obviously get some rewards for it. It didn't happen the way, but I thought after that first sort of drinks break and after lunch, I thought we strung it together nicely. We sort of got control over the run rate and put a little bit of pressure on them, and obviously then the wickets came on afterwards after that. So I thought all in all a pretty good effort from the bowlers after that.
Did they get a few more than they should have, do you think?
You can't really look too far ahead like that. I think they showed in this whole series that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to play aggressive. So there's sometimes a bit of luck that goes into play with that as well. There's a couple of balls that went through, edges that go through the sub-cordon or gully sort of area, which in any other day can go to a fielder's hands as well. So we were a little bit unlucky with things like that, and that can sometimes get away on you. And just with the brand they play, they come out positive. They try and eat you off your lanes. So you're going to go for a couple of runs, but I thought we pulled it back nicely. At the end of the day, it looked like they could have had a lot more than what they got, so we're pretty happy with that.
It did quite a bit late for them as well. How long do you see the movement continuing for?
I think it tends to happen here. We've seen it when it dries out, it comes a little bit quicker. I think when it happens quicker, then those nicks start going finer rather than squarer, and I think that's what happened tonight. I think with it quickening up a little bit, all of a sudden those nicks go straight to the keeper rather than going to gully. So I think it can last in the wicket depending on the weather, depending on how it blows. It's sort of sometimes got a mind of its own over here, as we've seen in the past, but if it stays like this, it hopefully will continue having something in the wicket.
Obviously 196 overs left, the results definitely on after today, I assume.
Yeah, definitely possible. I think if we can come in tomorrow and play really well and put those partnerships in place and score, in partnerships and get ourselves in a good, state if we, keep taking it session by session and get ourselves into the lead and obviously pile on whatever we can. Anything is possible, so hopefully we can do that, take it bit by bit, and if we can get a lead, obviously come guns firing again and hopefully put them under pressure.
Can you talk us through your injury and how bad is it, and is it hampering you?
Luckily it's on my right hand, which helps. I've had it on my left hand every time I've played, but just split webbing. So the best was to obviously get the doctor in and glue it with some surgical glue, and that's done the trick. Painful, but it is what it is. You sort of just got to deal with it, and a bit niggly, but yeah, got to catch the ball.